As a beginner DM, sometimes you want to make an NPC on the fly, but you might need a little bit more time and you don't want to disrupt the flow of the game. Firstly, unless you're doing some sort of performance, you can always talk to your friends. Would you all give me a minute? I need to get this person straightened out. Maybe a 5-minute snack break, not a big deal. But if you do want to maintain the game flow, and say you need seconds rather than minutes, use checks to give yourself those seconds. I usually use 3 checks that allow me to focus in and figure out an NPC I didn't have planned. Perception to focus on what you see at face value. Insight to focus on what you sense from the person. Charisma check to see what the reaction is. But behind this, I'm having all the players roll for the first 2 elements because this gives me time. Players rolling their dice. Oh, I dropped mine. Checking their skill bonuses. Oh, I've got a special feat for that. And calling out their numbers. I got an 8, 19, 24. Gives me moments to figure out the answers. I only need a sentence or 2. Y'all notice that the person has finery on. With the 19 from Terrence and the 24 from Perry, you 2 notice that these are nice clothes that don't quite fit this person. I may ask for the insight check now. You note that this person seems to be flaunting just a little bit too much. And when someone decides to make their move, we get to ask them for a roll and how they're planning on making their approach. I think I'd like to pretend to be a wealthy noble. And here's where you might often try to decide the NPC's temperament, mood, etc. But if you're in a hurry, you can wrap all of that up into this roll. If the player rolls well for their approach, the NPC receives them positively. But that's how I begin whenever the party wants to talk to someone I didn't have prepared. I allow the game to stall for me so that I can create the elements 1 check at a time.